Well, hello, fellow modelers. Ed here at 125 Rods. I just wanted to check in with you guys for a second here. Let me show you something here. Oh, so this is the Fairchild FC2 other model that I'm working on. Um, I just spray painted the frame silver to mimic the silver tubing of the original, which was covered in canvas. Um, so originally, this plane would have been built in the 30s. Okay, and I wanted to touch on one other thing that that really kind of has been bothering me. Normally, um, I wouldn't get into politics or anything on here. Normally, I would just do my models, but today's an interesting day for me. Um, it seems to me that um, Americans are confused. Now, I wasn't born in this country, uh, but I served this country's armed forces. That was my choice. I had a choice to make. I could be a citizen of that country or a citizen of this country until I was 18, until I made up my mind which country I wanted to go with. Okay. So Americans are struggling with the rule of law. There's a lot of folks out there that say there's too many rules, too many laws. A lot of folks don't want any rules. And I can't help but think that maybe they were brought up that way. Um, you know, I'm not a religious person, but there are 10 commandments, and those rules have been passed down to civilizations, and probably for a good reason. You know, there's a good reason you shouldn't steal from somebody and return their property if you do. Um, you shouldn't steal whatever it is, an election or whatever. Um, but I'm not saying elections were stolen. I don't. I think there's one person that is trying to steal the election process, trying to make it bad. Um, but this is something your parents should have taught you when you were young. The Ten Commandments, the rules. You don't steal. You don't kill anybody. You don't do this. You don't do that. Okay. And you know, uh, the majority of civilizations have chosen rules over what is the opposite? The opposite is no rules. So, instead of everybody, nobody being above the law, um, the opposite would be everybody's above the law. So everybody makes up their own rules and shit. And is that the kind of country that you want? Um, is that the kind of country that veterans fought so hard for? For everybody else to be above the rules, above the laws? Um, I don't know. It's just something I wanted to hit upon um, as we go through this day. It for many, it's a crisis day. I read interviews with MAGA folks, which don't strike me as really highly educated rocket scientist people, but they have their beliefs, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's America. You can have your beliefs, right? Um, but my question would be, have they thought all of this out? And my theory is that they haven't gotten farther than past the Marjorie Taylor Greene scenario, right? So I don't know. This none of this shit is worth you know, fighting each other over. It's a system. The system is called democracy. Um, it'll all work itself out one way or the other. So my wish is peace to everybody, and keep building those Chevy Impalas. All right, take care, guys.